Hey everybody, we're back if you're new. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon. Click the subscribe button, please. If you're not new, then thanks for coming back. Today's video, y'all, let me tell you, I've been working on this video for like 3 weeks now, and I finally got all my stuff together. Not my life, but this bronzer stuff together. And now I'm ready to do it for you. We're gonna go over, these are some of my favorite bronzers, okay, that I use regularly. I do have a palette at the end that I will talk about, has one of my favorite bronzers, and it's perfect for traveling, but it is now only available on Amazon. I just checked. But I'm gonna go over my favorite bronzers. I think these are great for people with my skin complexion, lighter if you use a light hand, and some are even good for darker than me, or they have other shades that are darker, and I just really like the formula that these companies have used. But let's go ahead and get into it. And when I say get into it, I don't mean this is in any order. This is just my faves, okay? So one of my new faves is this Charlotte Tilbury, and I will try to insert clips of me using some of these products. I will say that I may look crazy because I did one side with one and one side with the other, because y'all, I'm dedicated and I want you to see how it looks, but I'm also tired, so I can't be doing my makeup every day. But this is one of my faves. It's new. This is the most expensive one. This was $55 from Charlotte Tilbury. I know you have all heard of this. This one is the Airbrush Bronzer and Tan. I love this one. I love the packaging. I will say for $55, I kind of wanted something that didn't feel like plastic. But the nice thing about this is you can refill, you can buy a refill pan. So you can continue to use this, and then the refill is significantly cheaper. But also, this is a lot of bronzer. So I'll swatch it for you really quickly. Yeah, see, use a heavy hand with this. This is dark. So if you're a little bit darker than me, this will work for you. If you're lighter than me, use a light hand and this will look great. It's a matte bronzer. It is one of my faves. I feel like this gives me, I don't know, like a sophisticated look. There's no shimmer or anything to it. It's just like, there you are, girl. Like, that's a glam kind of look, not like a sun-kissed, but I do love sun-kissed looks, which will take me into this one. This is the first time I've ever purchased anything from this brand. I'm not really familiar with this brand. I just happened to come across it in Sephora the other day, and it has turned into a fave. This is Kosas in Deep. This is a warm, dark bronzer. No mirror, it's baked, but the shimmer in this gives me life, y'all. Y'all know I love shimmer. I don't care what time of year it is. I like that sun-kissed glow. I think it looks great on my skin, but look at that. So this has obviously a little bit more red in it, but it looks beautiful. The pigmentation is so nice. This one was $34, I think. Yeah, $34. I have my notes over here for y'all. $34, but this is a good bit of product, and it looks really nice. When you go to Sephora or Ulta, you can't swatch anything, so I had no clue, but I thought, let me try this, and I was very happy with that buy. So if you can get your hands on that, get that. They do have other shades. I'm not sure. I know they have lighter shades. I don't know if they have a darker one, but like I said, this one is nice. And if you're lighter, use a light hand. This will give you a nice sun-kissed glow. The next one I got, I'm sure everybody has heard of. This is the Rihanna Fenty bronzer. This is Coco Naughty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warm Bronzer. This was $30. I will link everything below. But I love this one. I used this today, but I did put another bronzer on top because, like I said, I did one on one side and one on the other, but I can't have like half matte and half shimmer. So at the end, I blended it all together. But I did use this one, and I really love how it looks on my skin tone. There's that one. It's not as dark. Let me try to swatch it again. Honestly, it really reminds me a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not gonna lie, really reminds me a lot of it. Maybe it's just because it's matte. The tones are kind of similar. You can see this is a little bit more, I feel like it's a little more deep, but I like this one. If I had to choose though, I would choose this one over this. I just like this one better, but I do love this one. So if you're gonna splurge on a bronzer, I would spend the extra $20 and get this one. Let's see which one has more bronzer. So this is 0.56 ounces and this is 22 ounces. So there's a significant amount of product in this compared to this one. So I would go with the X. If you're gonna splurge, you know, if you're just gonna buy whatever, or you just like both of them, but if you just wanna splurge on one, I would go with that one. They're very comparable and you get a lot more. And like I said, you can refill this. I don't know how much the refills cost, but I know it is cheaper. So keep that in mind. I have a drugstore one here, and I will say that this is in my top faves, like seriously top faves. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this formula just because I've used this a lot. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this formula just because of the whole butter bronzer thing. But it is definitely one of my go-to. You can barely see it. It's definitely, my face is lighter, y'all. It's definitely one of my go-to for like a simple, just to brighten my face up when I'm not trying to do all of this and I just need a little bit of a pick-me-up after all of my makeup. With this one, I will say I use this buffing brush. Works really well with the buttered bronzer. They sell this at different places, but I think Ulta is almost $16 for this, and you can get this on Amazon for significantly cheaper. I ordered mine from Amazon, so I will link the Amazon one below. But with all of these bronzers, I also just put them on my eyelid with my finger. Clearly, you've seen that throughout this video so far. But I do that because it's fast. It gives me a little bit of a pick-me-up. It looks, I don't know how it kind of looks glammy, but to me, it's like, yes, bitch, you look good, but you literally just rubbed some bronzer on your eyelid with your ring finger. So, you know, just throwing that out there. If y'all want me to do like a quick, like, I'm a mom, I have a lot of kids. So when I do my makeup, it's like 10 minutes in and out. Like I need mine done quick. So if you want a quick, like get your shit together, look bomb as hell, then let me know in the comments and I will try to work on that video for you, okay? The last bronzer, well, I have one more other than this, but the real last bronzer that I have is this Bobbi Brown. I got this in Japan. I don't know how popular Bobbi Brown is anymore, or if that's something that more older people like, but I have always loved Bobbi Brown. Her quality, just her story in general, starting out like at home. And I like her concept, even though she did sell to Estee Lauder, so I'll add that in there. But this has a nice shimmer to it. It gives you a nice sun-kissed glow. This one is the Illuminating Bronzer Powder in Bali Bronze. I think I got this just because I loved Bobbi Brown and we had went to Bali and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. But I bought it in Japan anyway. So it has a nice shimmer to it. I'll go up here. It has a nice shimmer to it. It gives you like just a nice little pick-me-up. It's not a full glam bronzer. It's got shimmer in it, but it gives you a nice sun-kissed glow. And this one is $44. But this is not, I've had this forever and I use it regularly also. So this was definitely worth the $44, okay? Now the last one, y'all, this is my favorite. I don't know what's going on with Chrissy Teigen, okay? Because I see all of these like hashtag save the kids and I've not fallen down the rabbit hole yet. So leave me a comment and fill me in because I have no clue. But I think that people are canceling her and I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, either way, the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette, y'all, this palette gives me life. Clearly, because Mama has used this. This palette for traveling is perfect. You can't buy this on Ulta or Sephora anymore. You can get it on Amazon. I checked before I started filming this video. This bronzer is just so nice. If I can find it's so nice. The blush, if you use it lightly, it just gives you a little bit of a pop of color. So pretty with the bronzer. And then these highlighters, they're perfect. Comes with a big mirror. Anytime I travel, and I always talk about like oh, this palette would be perfect for traveling, and then we actually don't travel anywhere. When we do travel, I take this palette with me just because it has a bronzer, it has a blush that can pretty much go with anything, it has highlighters, and it has a big mirror, and it's sturdy, so I'm not worried about it breaking or anything like that. So if you're not anti-Chrissy Teigen, because I don't know what's going on there, but if you're not anti-Chrissy Teigen and you want a perfect travel palette, or not even travel, because this is just like, this is like a go-to palette for me, and I love Becca. Their products are life. So this is a highly recommend. Like, if I'm packing up and I'm going on a trip, I promise you this will be with me. Out of all of this stuff, this will go on a trip with me for sure, okay, before anything else. Just throwing that out there. It's like, it is one of my favorites, but I don't want to throw it into the mix because it's a whole palette thing and you can only get it at one place. So, and let me see, how much is this palette right now on Amazon? Is actually $89. I don't remember how much I spent on this. I'm not gonna lie, but it's Becca, so I feel like I probably spent a lot on it. But if I ever lost this palette, I would buy it again. And $100 for a palette is kind of a lot to me, but that's how much I love this palette. Like, I'm promoting it like I'm gonna make some money off of it. No, but I just love this palette. For me, it's life. Okay, so there's that. Anyway, y'all, I've been trying to make this video for like literally like 3 weeks, and I have been struggling with it, but I finally got it done. So proud of myself. You know, I also, since we're at the end and I'm just here, I ordered from Tarte. I am going to do a video because y'all know Tarte be having them sales, y'all. I got this. It is the Rainforest by the Sea Water Foundation. And I looked on YouTube after I ordered it, and there's not really any wear tests on it. So I'm gonna do a wear test on it. I have not opened like anything in that box. I have no clue how good it is, but I'm gonna do a wear test on it for y'all, and click the bell so that you know when that happens, because Tarte has great sales, great sales. So hopefully that's good, and then you can catch it in the next sale, or hopefully it's good and I didn't just waste my money on it. Either way. Anyway, y'all, I just want to say thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being my friend. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things. Bye.